It's Dizzy, and of course the fuzzy little puppy dog, and I am out in my garden. And I've been doing a lot of work trying to take advantage of the sunny weather when we have it. And I am happy to say that I have gotten the one half of the garden set up. Now, I do have, this is a plastic knife. I use these. There's one here, there's one there, and they're down at the other end as well. I use them to mark where the sections are for each thing that I'm going to be planted until I have them planted. When they first am marking out the area, I don't use them because they do pull out. I just use some type of fiberglass rod. I'm not going to be using them much longer because some of them are starting to splinter and it doesn't feel good to get fiberglass in my hand. But this area here will be eggplant, hot peppers, potatoes. This is set up, those aren't. It's going to depend on what I'm able to come up with for potatoes. Right now all I have is some sprouted. This area will be my tomatoes, and I grow on the outside. I grow onions, and then at the end I will be planting carrots. Now I do have some wild strawberry and some raspberry that's got to be dug up out of here, but since I'm not ready to plant anything else, I'm not worried about that for now. In this section here, this will be things that are seasonal, things like lettuce, radishes, I guess I should say early season, lettuce, radish, spinach, things like that. I'm also going to be trying to plant a small plot of early corn, so that I'm hoping that I can have corn from my own garden from the 4th of July. Here, if you've watched my videos, you know I'm planning to try an experiment with corn, beans, and squash. I have the two of them set up. And then at the end here will be zucchini. Both the green and the yellow. I know they don't actually call the yellow zucchini, but I just call it yellow zucchini. And here will be short vine crops. And of course I do have the rhubarb that I split up and planted. So that gives me one half of the garden done. I'm going to be getting busy. Next nice day we have. It's supposed to rain in the morning. I'm hoping it's clear in the afternoon. If it is, I'm going to be starting in here. I'm probably going to start with getting it set up for the short vines and the tomatoes, because I also use that to plant my peas on. And it's about getting time to where I need to be worrying about that. As long as I have that stuff planted, the rest won't be so hard. This side is basically going to be a mirror image of that side, with the exception I will have sweet potatoes grown in those 3 buckets, and I will have bell peppers and cayenne peppers planted in here. But other than that, like I said, it will be a mirror image, and I've got a lot more work to do on there. It's not going to be that easy to weed. I have an awful lot of this coming up. I did look this up to see what it's called. This is Persian Speedwell. I'll admit that I really like the flower. It's really pretty, but it's very difficult to get out because of the mat that it makes. I found myself wondering if this stuff would be any good for erosion control. So, because of how hard it is to get rid of. But there you have it. So I'm getting done. I'm getting excited. This year will, to a point, be an experiment, because I want to see how much room I actually need for everything, so that I know, since it's just myself, how much space I'm going to actually need to make a garden when I am finally able to move. Hope you're learning something. Hope you're getting inspired to get out there and garden yourself. And we'll talk at you later.